Morning, neat Tom Altieri, and I think fall is just a much better word than fail. Failure. I mean, that shouldn't even be in our vocabulary. It's just such an ugly word. It's so permanent. Whereas fall, like a baby falls and get up and they fall again, they get up and they fall again, and finally they walk. When a reporter asked Thomas Edison, inventor of the incandescent light bulb, what he thought about, how he failed 1,000 times trying to invent the light bulb. And Edison replied to him, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I simply found 1,000 ways not to invent the incandescent light bulb. So, the biggest story, I guess, in the news this week, and it just brings great inspiration, is Tiger Woods. So Tiger Woods kind of fell from grace. It ended up pretty ugly. His wife found out about his affairs and put a 5-iron through his window. He ran into a fire hydrant and the whole world knew about it. Then some other women came forward, talked about his promiscuous lifestyle in public. It was a humiliation for him, embarrassment for him, mentally and physically. It drained him. His sponsors hit the road. Nike, not Nike, but Gatorade just took off on him. Lost his caddy. They had a rift over the situation. Hank Haney, his personal golf instructor, took off on him. So, his life's completely unraveled. Then his knee goes bad on him. He needs a couple of operations. I think he had 3 operations on his knee. He could just have played golf because of the knee. Comes back, has a couple of back operations, comes back, and he's got the yips. He can't pitch or chip a ball. Like a 9-year-old with a plastic club can hit the ball better than this professional, one of the greatest players to ever live. Right? So, and then he has his back fused and doesn't know whether or not he can function as a normal human being again. Never mind play golf. But the guy, he heals. He goes to the gym. He works himself out. He gets his mental state back again after all this humiliation and this drama he went through. Gets his body back in shape. Gets his golf game back in shape. And last week, and if you were anybody alive in the world knows what happened. He won the Masters, one of the most prestigious majors in golf. And, the way it ended was spectacular. That, by the way, the Augusta there, buried many a great golfer, who, thought was going to be capable and easily win that course. It's probably one of the hardest courses in golf. So, it's a graveyard to many. But Tiger, sustained and wins. But what really impressed me about the whole thing is how people were so inspired by him winning. His winning and the cheers that he got at the end of that golf tournament was maybe like a soccer match in Europe or, the Super Bowl. And they chanting his name, screaming his name. So it tells you one thing in life. People want you to win. They don't want you to lose. They want people to recover and come back from, defeats. And, I think it's a phenomenal story. So you don't fail in life. You fall. God didn't create no failures. God don't make junk. But again, as a child, we fall, we get up, we fall, we get up. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. You just got to keep getting up. And Tiger's a perfect example of that. I wish you a blessed weekend. Have a great Easter Sunday and a great Passover or whatever else you're celebrating. Thank you for watching.